let's talk about intra-abdominal pressure, what it is, how it can lead to issues, and how to fix it. In pregnancy, your core is stretched and weakened. And remember, your core is your deep core muscles, including the pelvic floor muscles. If you're not managing the pressure properly, it can create problems like pelvic floor issues, incontinence, low back pain, or abdominal separation called diastasis recti. Now, what is intra-abdominal pressure? Intra-abdominal pressure, imagine a balloon inside your pelvis. And if you're standing, lifting, sneezing, your body generates a certain amount of pressure in your core. If that pressure isn't controlled, it pushes down or up, and it stresses the abdominal wall, which is in front, or the pelvic floor here, and even your diaphragm here. Now, if the pressure is too great, it'll push down, and if your pelvic floor is weak, you're gonna have incontinence. Or if the pressure is too weak in front, you'll have doming or bulging in your belly. Or it can create a sense of heaviness or pressure in your pelvic floor. Or it can create back pain, especially if you're holding your breath, if the diaphragm isn't pressing down comfortably, if it's too rigid. Now, how do we fix this? Of course, breathing, and we know all about diaphragmatic breathing, but why is it important? Now, what we need to think about with diaphragmatic breathing is that brain muscle connection. You want to make sure that you're breathing deep into the lower ribs, expanding the diaphragm all the way so that it gets a good stretch, and that you're connecting with your pelvic floor, and that strengthens the pelvic floor and will provide that support. And as you exhale, you're going to gently engage the deep core, and that further strengthens the pelvic floor muscles and connects them to your brain. And that will provide the support in the deep core that you need to support that intra-abdominal pressure. That you also want to move intentionally when lifting or bending or getting out of bed. You want to exhale and not hold your breath, because an exhale engages your deep core and provides that support for that intra-abdominal pressure. These small adjustments can make a big difference. And managing the pressure protects your core, your deep core, meaning your pelvic floor, the muscles in the front like your rectus abdominis, and your deep core in your back. And that will make you feel supported and stronger. So let's start practicing today. Your core will thank you, and it can help prevent the incontinence that you may be experiencing or the low back. And this is a way to properly manage those symptoms. You think about controlling intra-abdominal pressure by using your deep core to support, and this will actually really help you in your everyday life when you think about connecting to your deep support so that the intra-abdominal pressure doesn't contribute to more weakness or pain.